a lot of people in sort of pop culture thinking that this could be the end.
Yeah, so well, the dip that you're talking about is actually nothing new for Bitcoin. As far as percentage terms go, if we look at it historically, we've seen these types of pullbacks before.
And here we go, live with the lovely and talented CEO and founder of Quantum Economics, Monty Greenspan. He's got the kids, got the fam there. Everybody's safe and sound. That's good to see on a Tuesday evening in Israel. I would imagine it's about, what time is it there? 6?
6.
Hey, look at that. I didn't have to use an app to convert time. I guess I'm just got that IST internal clock inside of me, man.
You missed your calling. You could have been an AI.
Yeah, I guess I could have, right? So let me first and foremost, how are you and the family as things continue to be crazy in this world? You're kind of in the epicenter of it all. You've got rockets raining down. I think at one time you even said, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a rocket that landed maybe somewhere even in your neighborhood. Is that what happened?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the pieces of a rocket.
Okay.
There's fairly good interception rate, and so we're probably about 4 or 5 times a day now getting these like alarms that your phone goes and then it says like you got about 5-10 minutes because we pretty much detect them just as they're being fired from Iran, so it takes a while for them to get over here. And then if it's in your neighborhood, then you get another alert and then an air raid siren outside, and then yeah, generally if we'll hear the explosions even if it's in Jerusalem or Tel Aviv, or we still hear the explosions. The ones up north, not as much. Which they're far more frequent up there because they're getting them directly from Lebanon and Hezbollah.
Yeah, last week you showed us on a map where your neighborhood is, and you're kind of strategically in this kind of, it looked like a little bit of a safe zone, kind of like you're kind of in that in-between area where they go over you, they don't really land in your neighborhood, but you're getting some of the pieces in the fallout. And
Yeah, exactly, because they're firing at them before they get to the urban cities, which is over my head. So yes, and yeah, there's some of those shrapnel. They call it shrapnel. It can be quite large. It's it can be even several meters, which is a yard for those of you in the United States.
Thank you.
Approximately. Yeah, and big pieces fall down. The one that landed in my neighborhood actually went right through 2 stories and landed in their shower. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They were in the safe room. Man, we are witnessing open miracles like on a daily basis. Neither slumbers nor sleeps the protector of Israel. Statistically, we should be looking at least dozens of casualties, and we're not even. I mean, it's not even there. I think there was one, as far as I know, one family that was killed in Bet Shemesh about a week and a half ago. It was 4 people. But other than that, I mean, they're falling like, in a street or in a field or hitting somebody's house, and that the person's in like somewhere else. And it's miracles, literally miracles.
Well, it'll be a miracle if Bitcoin can break through the resistance there, about 75,000 on the chart. Why don't you pull up some charts and we can get into it here on a Tuesday. We're getting ready to do our Trading Tuesday spaces with Mad Hatter on X coming up at the top of the hour. We get a whole bunch of great traders. Hopefully Hernan is able to come back through. We haven't had Hernan on for a while. I'm hoping he's okay. But why don't you pull up a chart there? Let's look at Bitcoin, because it looked like we got a little bit over 75 last night, or yesterday it was trying to. And now we're kind of back around 73. Tell us what you're looking at there, advisor, on the charts, and how things are shaping out maybe for the day and maybe for the end of the week.
Yeah. And so what we're looking at right now is this massive uptrend since 2023 all the way up to 125K, and then a massive full pullback of 50% all the way down, finding support finally just under 60K handle. And so now we're looking at the rebound, right? And we can zoom in on this. Everything between then and now is more or less consolidation, which is, this is the, that low. Actually, it did. Yeah, no, this is February 6th, October 10th.
Oh, that's February. Okay.
Yeah, October 10th would be up
back there. Okay. I see what
you're
going to zoom in a little more.
That'd be October 10th right there. That big red candle.
That big red candle.
Yeah, it was far worse for the altcoins than Bitcoin. Bitcoin only, found support, at 108. So that wasn't so bad for Bitcoin, but it did set off this, massive, broader pullback. And so if we, what we're looking at now, we're zooming in even further and just looking at this consolidation since the 60K support. Let's see exactly where the support was. A low of 59. Yeah, 59,930. So just under 60K.
Mm-hmm.
And this leg looks extremely bullish to me. Right. We had that breakout, somewhat of a pullback, and then finding that support at 65K and climbing ever since then. That's
an
good.
uptrend right there. If I ever saw one.
Yes, it does. It does certainly look like that. And certainly anything above 76, 77 is going to be interpreted as, the dip is over and the market is back. We're back, baby. The normal memes, all the usual memes apply.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were kind of talking about that last night on Monday Night Bitcoin. 75K last night on the stream, on the show. Well, I think a lot of people were really excited, but I said, let's be cautiously optimistic. I think we've got some work to do before we get through 75 and on our way to 80, but this is looking like a really strong setup.
I believe so. I do believe so. Yeah. I mean, obviously past performance does not indicate future results and all that, but all of you who are future millionaires, sit tight. You'll be back there. Future and past millionaires, I should
Yes.
say. We'll all be back there pretty soon.
As a past millionaire on paper back in 2021, and then I round trip the bags.
And we all, that was, those were good times, but, people learn, the markets learn, markets progress. We've got a lot to look forward to. I think today, possibly just, actually, is it right now? Like literally right now? Fed chair? Is that tomorrow?
I think it's today, as a matter of fact, and I think it might be going on about an hour from now.
Wednesday the 18th. Tomorrow.
Wednesday the 18th. Okay.
Tomorrow at 8 p.m. So in 26 hours from now will be Federal Chair Jerome Powell's penultimate meeting as chairman. So his second to last. So he gets one more after this, and then he's done. His goose is cooked.
Yeah.
His term has come to completion.
And nobody's really pricing in any rate cuts right now. I mean, it looks like there's going to be no cuts right now into the market. We're kind of seeing that priced in.
Sorry, my daughter just walked in. We're seeing what priced in?
No rate cuts.
It does not appear that there's going to be any rate cut tomorrow. No.
No rate cut for you.
If you want to gut check, there's the CME Group's website has this. There's a 1% chance of a rate cut. Oh, why is it not showing? I said show my entire screen. But show entire screen. There we go. Yeah, CME Group website has this nifty. This is calculated by bond market, so this is not their percentage chance. It's not a survey. It's basically what bond traders are expecting.
Okay.
And right now, there's less than 1% chance of a rate cut on the cards, and so less than 1% chance would mean that Powell would need to be a total maniac to even attempt something like that. If he's concerned about legacy, maybe he just be crazy enough to do it. I mean, this is the man who said, "Just shut the fucking door," to the protesters as they came at him. But no, I don't think so. He's a man who has generally played it safe throughout his career. I think he's gonna do what the markets tell him to. If he does feel, rambunctious and surprise the markets with a rate cut, that'd be pretty bullish. I mean, that'd be like, surprise rate cuts. I mean, those tend to have a very quick and
But he
decisive
doesn't
impact
strike me as the
on
kind
most
of guy that's
assets.
like, "Hey, I'm pulling surprises, tricks and games." He's a pretty
Mm,
buttoned down kind of guy, I guess.
no, he is no. Oh man, what was the Japanese? There was a Japanese central banker who used to do that. Kuroda-san,
Mm.
Haruhiko Kuroda. He used to love doing surprise moves on the market. But no,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
the
he's.
market likes surprise moves that much, and unless it's to the upside. But I mean, surprise. I think market likes stability, from what I've learned.
Usually, yeah. But especially in Japan, it sometimes makes sense for them to try and trick the markets, like a game of poker or something, where you're bluffing or something, and then actually go through with it.
The folks in Japan, and we learned early on, I guess late last year, so not really too early on, but let me rephrase that, about the Japan carry trade and how that works and what that means and the financial plumbing underneath. And if they're talking about
I
raising,
apologize. I need 1 minute here.
okay, we'll take a
I don't really.
pause for.
All right, here.
I'm sorry, your audio's cutting out there. I couldn't hear what you said. So, yeah, okay.
Excuse me.
All right. Here comes Mr. Greenspan. He's
My
making his way back
apologies
up.
there. Yeah. Sorry about that. My daughter walked in. She's in a lot of pain. She needed some Advil. And my son was thirsty, and he would have used his autism against me as a weapon for 30 more minutes had I not just given him something to drink. Apologies. Dad stuff.
All right.
What's Mr. Orange Face saying now?
Let's take a look. See what is he talking about here? We'll pull him up. Looks like him and the Ireland Prime Minister are meeting. Who knows though? Maybe they're just talking about doing some Irish car bombs and getting some soda bread and celebrating St. Patrick's Day. I have no idea what he's talking about there.
Must be. Happy to answer any questions if people have any on the tweet box. I am looking at my notifications right now, so if you have anything you want to reply on this tweet, happy to take questions from the audience. Otherwise, happy to go into what we've been doing at Quantum Economics lately, which I think is fun, exciting, and even a little bit, dare I say, revolutionary.
Ooh, people like revolutionaries.
First of all, I want to say welcome to all new members of the Quantum Economics community. There have been quite a few. We're seeing some elevated traffic, more than 100 visitors a day over the last week. And we're seeing lots and lots of new signups. And I think one of the main reasons for that is our new Earn program, which basically is, do you remember the yappers?
Yeah, I do. Certainly. Absolutely. Great
Yeah.
group of kids.
Yes. So basically, it's called InfoFi, right? Which basically means like you've heard of GameFi and
Hmm.
all different kind of FIs. And InfoFi is basically where you write information on social media, and you get money for that. And so what we've done is, so we know that InfoFi and the Yappers were really awesome for quantum economics at the peak. QE coin got to about $1 million market cap. And then, just a second, I'm sorry.